Auto loans are made on the basis of one's financial health, which is to say on how likely it is that a borrower will be able to pay off the loan in the given time frame or term. Bad credit can be a financially crippling condition that prevents potential borrowers from making needed purchases unless that borrower can find some sort of assistance. Bad credit auto loans are made by lenders only after a lender is convinced of the borrower's ability to pay the loan. This means that a new customer with bad credit needs to have a few things going for him or her that can overcome the financial reputation hinted at by the individual's credit score. A lender must look at a borrower's credit score in order to get an idea of that person's level of risk when it comes to paying back the loan. Auto loans in general are designed to make the unaffordable affordable by spreading one very large cost out over a series of monthly payments for a set term. Something that costs $20,000 or $30,000 will be within a reach of a customer making a middle class or better income. Since the consumer is using other people's money, there is a cost that must be paid to cover the use of that money, which is known as interest. The use of the interest charge is a method a lender uses to recover costs of letting someone borrow money and comes in the form of a percentage of the principal amount. That makes the cost of lending money proportional to the length of time that money is used as related to the total amount borrowed. For a borrower with bad credit, auto loans carry additional risk which is reflected in the interest rate charged by the lender. Interest rates have an ideal value, which is known as the prime rate, which is a benchmark interest rate that banks use when lending money to people with good to perfect credit. There is a standard method for calculating the prime rate based on the interest rate banks charge each other for loans in accordance with guidelines established by the government. In short, there is a standard which makes interest calculations fairly uniform across the nation, so interest rates from lender to lender will only show variances by a few points. For determining interest, points, or basic points, are simply 1/100th of a percent point, and are used for precise calculations in determining interest. For a customer with bad credit, auto loans have their interest based on the subprime lending category, and his or her interest payments will be higher by several points. This can mean a higher interest rate by 1/4% or 1 to 2 full percentage points. Though these numbers may seem small, when related to the cost of a new or late model car, the difference in the total cost of the car loan can mean several hundred, possibly thousands of dollars over the term of the loan. Where there are multiple lenders, there is competition, which means different lenders will have to attract new customers to their businesses with offers of cheaper auto loans. Where customers with bad credit are involved, there has to be a compelling reason for them to borrow from any particular lender. The reasons are usually in the form of discounts. For the lender, discounts can be made on fees unique to that company or on interest rates, cutting them as deeply as possible to bring in the new business. While there are industry standards on fees and interest rates, there is room for negotiation on these costs, allowing a borrower, even one with bad credit, to choose between an auto loan of 5.25% interest and another at 6%. While bad credit has drawbacks to the kinds of auto loan rates a consumer can find, competition in the auto loan industry creates an environment where not only can a borrower with bad credit find auto loans, that borrower can actually shop around and negotiate for an auto loan that fits within the borrower's needs and budget. Financing with bad credit carries with it a cost that people with perfect credit won't see. There's always a price to be paid for errors in judgment, but a consumer with bad credit, determined to find the best auto loans, can go to multiple lenders for loan quotes until one comes along that makes sense. Federal Auto Loan. Good credit, bad credit, no credit, all good.